Captain's log, stardate 48623.4. We are en route to the Amargosa Station in response to a distress call. They have reported an attack by unknown forces. Mr. Data has prepared a briefing in stellar cartography.
The station is primarily a solar observatory used for advanced stellar dynamic studies of the Amargosa Sun. There are currently 19 scientists from the Federation Astronomical Survey conducting experiments on board.
This station has no strategic value whatsoever. Why would anyone want to attack it?
Unknown.
Riker to Picard. Captain, we're approaching Amargosa Station.
Understood. Red alert.
Hello, I'm Davidspackage, and this is Star Trek Generations, the game.
Data, conduct a short-range scan of the station to acquire transport coordinates.
Aye, sir.
I'll get plenty of chances to show how this screen works later on. So for now, let's just sit back and start the away mission.
Short-range scan of station complete.
Commander Riker to the transporter room.
Captain, these blast patterns are consistent with Type 3 disruptors.
Which narrows it down to Klingons, Romulans, or Breen. Proceed with caution, number 1. The attackers may still be on board.
So here I am on the away mission as Commander Riker, all by myself, since it's a good idea to send your first officer on away missions, all by himself. And I got to find the survivors of the attack and get them beamed to safety.
Sickbay, prepare for emergency transport.
Got a full set of equipment, can't manage to communicate with the ship.
This turbolift's not going anywhere without a new graviton inverter.
Tricorder to keep track of my health and my map.
Hold it!
And a phaser to deal with guys like this.
Enterprise, it looks like the Romulans are behind this.
Also a hypospray to heal me, if necessary.
I can't open the door from here. The panel's shorted out. Are you okay? Can you speak?
Where am I?
Hang on. I'll get you to safety. Enterprise, I've found a survivor. Beam him directly to sickbay.
No, I must finish my work. I'm Dr. Tolian Soren. It's critical that I...
Sorry, Doctor.
Ah, that wouldn't happen to be the...
Graviton inverter.
Yeah, the graviton inverter I was looking for. How convenient. Let's check this guy's pockets. Whoops, he gets up again. That's because my phaser's set to a green or stun setting. If I want to actually check his pockets, I'll have to use a yellow kill setting.
Captain, I found a Romulan tricorder. It's been set to scan for trilithium.
Trilithium is dangerously unstable. Why were the Romulans looking for it on a Federation observatory?
Let's find out. I'll set my tricorder to scan for it as well.
So now my tricorder, aside from showing life signs and energy signs, also shows trilithium.
Looks like a map of the observatory. This replicator's not working. She is a beautiful ship, isn't she?
Ah, brings a tear to your eye.
Someone's dinner? It's been here a while. A glass of water.
I've started using the Romulan's disruptor so to spare my phaser power. It works just about the same. The middle setting is a kill setting. First setting is a stun setting. And the last one, just like the red setting on my phaser, is vaporize, which leaves no trace of the enemy behind.
Beam him directly to sickbay.
Oh, there's an energy reading in this closet.
This illuminator core might be useful.
Illuminator core. And here's an elevator that still works, so let's check upstairs. notice the green dots on the tricorder map? Those are Romulans. The red marks are human survivors.
A key card.
I think a keycard would be a useful item, but
Jordy might find this useful.
this game likes to
Not
put a
me.
lot of useless items in your path, and I'm not gonna bother picking all of them up.
Hold on. I'll beam you up.
But it does get pretty confusing when you play the game the first time.
Beam him directly to sickbay. The lighting system needs a new illuminator core. Glad I picked one up earlier.
You'll see why that placing that illuminator cord there was useful later on.
Enterprise. I've got a survivor. This panel controls access hatches for the service conduit.
We'll switch that over. If I hadn't switched over that vent access thingy, I would have dropped into the area where I started out here. Instead, I'm gonna end up in a new area.
Jordy might find this useful, but not me.
Let's have some dinner.
There must be a way to cut power to that cable.
Now I'm getting some.
I love GUIs in the 24th century. Press the big block of color to get results.
Warning. Structural integrity at 65% and falling.
This station's in pretty bad shape. Typical Romulan tactics. Shoot to kill, even unarmed innocents.
No, don't shoot.
It's okay. I'm from Starfleet. I'm here to help.
Sickbay, prepare for emergency transport.
Okay, that should be about all the survivors on this level. And I have the graviton inverter to repair this elevator, so let's get in.
That was lucky.
And why the hell not, I'll switch my disruptor to a vaporize setting. See what that does. Now if I hadn't put that illuminator core in the wall upstairs, then this level would be completely dark. Which is a little tricky when there's Romulans walking around.
Stop. Hold it.
Oh, this guy is tough. Guess he's kind of a boss Romulan.
Beam him to sickbay.
Don't get distracted by all the items on the walls. They're completely useless.
A magnetic justifier.
Aside from this one.
This could be used to reverse a magnetic phase seal. Get him to sickbay. That looks like the last of the survivors.
Commander, one of the survivors broke into a transporter room. He's returned to the station.
Who was it?
The El-Orian, Dr. Soren. He's to be considered dangerous. Picard out.
Now to find Soren.
Well, there's one more door around here that I didn't bother to look behind.
This door's been magnetically sealed. Looks like a magnetic justifier might open it. Enterprise, status?
Commander, structural integrity on the station is pretty low, but you should be okay if the containment field systems are still operational.
Now we're getting somewhere.
There's the man himself.
You should learn to mind your own business, Commander.
You made this our business, Doctor.
I cannot allow any interference. You can't stop me.
Hypo spray
You
time.
must have some kind of personal shield.
Give up already? Now, let's see. Where was I?
Let's wait till he's not paying attention and slug him. Ah, he's gone.
Riker to Enterprise. Soren's escaped by transporter. It's showing information about the Amargosa Sun. It looks like Soren was tracking something headed through this sector.
Displaying Nexus path.
Okay, we only get a brief moment to actually solve this puzzle, but I'll come across it many times again later, so I'll explain how it works then.
Aimed directly at the Amargosa Sun.
See if you can disable or divert it.
I'll see what I can do. Riker out.
What it boils down to is that you just have to shoot the probe at anything other than the sun. Deep space is a good bet, but I just like shooting stuff at the Enterprise.
Riker to Enterprise. I've diverted Soren's weapon.
Our shields absorbed the probe's impact, number one. Next time, try aiming for deep space. Transporters are standing by to beam you aboard.
I do things my way, Baldy.
I'm finished here. One to beam up.
Alright, that's the end of the away mission. Let's see where we go from here.
Have you completed your analysis of the Romulan tricorder we recovered?
Yes, sir. Apparently, the Romulans were concerned that Soren might use their trilithium to create a deadly weapon.
It seems that fear was quite justified.
The logs also indicated they were unsure of the location of his planned launch site. Apparently, the weapon can be fired from a spacecraft, or from the surface of a planet.
Guinan had some intriguing information about Dr. Soren. She believes he is trying to return to the Nexus, a sort of paradise he and Guinan entered briefly while aboard the Lakul.
According to our records, the Lakul was destroyed by an energy ribbon on the Enterprise B's maiden voyage. Captain James T. Kirk was killed during the rescue attempt.
Apparently, that destructive energy ribbon is also the gateway to this Nexus. Guinan believes Soren has developed his trilithium Starkiller as a means to return to the Nexus. Data, display the path of the energy ribbon.
Aye, sir. Displaying the projected path of the Nexus.
How does destroying solar systems help Soren reach the Nexus?